Welcome, everybody. My name is Silas Benjamin, and today I'll be talking about reducing your ecological footprint through water usage and my own personal journey. Um, so we'll start off here with an introduction. Have you ever wondered how much you really use water in a day, or how those everyday habits add up to impact the planet? Most of us know that water is precious, but very few of us truly understand what our personal role in either conserving it or wasting it. In today's video, I'll take you through my personal journey to reduce my ecological footprint by focusing on one key resource, water. We'll explore why water matters, understanding what an ecological footprint is, setting goals, how I measured my own impact in my project, what changes I made, and the tangible difference it all created. So first things first here, why do we focus on water? Only about 1% of Earth's water is accessible and suitable for human use. Yet the average American family uses over 1,100 liters of water every single day. That's for showers, faucets, toilets, cooking and cleaning, and much more. And that doesn't even account for the hidden water embedded in the products we consume, like the water needed to grow our food. Overusing water drains our freshwater ecosystems, harms wildlife, and even contributes to climate change. Why climate change? Because treating, heating, and distributing water is energy intensive. The more we waste, the more energy we burn, leading to higher greenhouse gas emissions. In other words, saving water doesn't just protect rivers and lakes, it also helps protect the climate too. So to tackle these challenges at a personal level, I decided to measure my own ecological footprint. Your ecological footprint essentially asks, if everyone on the planet lived like you, how many Earths would we need? It's a comprehensive measure of the land and water area needed to supply your lifestyle, your food, your energy, your waste, and it includes water usage. I use two online tools, the Personal Eco Footprint Calculator and the Global Footprint Network Calculator. Before making any changes, my baseline results were eye-opening. If everyone lived like me, we need over 4 Earths to sustain that lifestyle. Even more alarming, my overshoot day fell on March 24th, meaning that the date that I'd already used my share of the Earth's resources for the entire year. Up on the screen here are the research questions that I chose. They are as follows. What is my current ecological footprint and how does water usage contribute to it? How can lifestyle adjustments reduce water consumption? And what measurable impact can my water saving habits have on my ecological footprint? My objectives included identifying my highest water usage habits, implementing practical changes to reduce water consumption, and then measuring the impact of those changes. The goal was simple, prove that small intentional actions can make a meaningful difference. To reduce my water usage, I focus on three main areas. The first is shorter showers. Most people know showers can use a lot of water, but how much? On average, 10-minute shower can use around 90 liters of water. By cutting my shower time down to under 10 minutes, often less, I saved about 95 liters each time. I used a simple strategy, a timed music playlist. Once the music stopped, I knew it was time to get out. The second is by reducing how much I leave the faucet running. We often let the tap run without a second thought while brushing teeth, washing dishes, or shaving. Turning the faucet off when I'm not actively using it can save about 10 liters of water every minute. So I kept this in mind, was very careful to not run it when I was actively using it. And lastly, I stopped completely buying meat from the grocery store and got my meat consumption through my university's cafeteria, since they have a lot of food waste anyways. This might surprise you, but meat, especially beef, has a huge water footprint. Producing 1 kilogram of beef can require around 15,000 liters of water. That's not just the water the animal drinks, but it's also the water used to grow its food, process the meat, and so on. So to create a solid starting point, I began by evaluating my ecological footprint using two online tools, the Personal Eco Footprint Calculator, the PEFC, and the Global Footprint Network Calculator, the GFNC. Both tools gave me an overview of my resource consumption and highlighted key areas impacting the environment. It quickly became clear that water usage was a significant contributor to my overall footprint. So that's where I decided to focus my efforts. Before making any changes, I spent a full week tracking my normal water use habits. Each day I timed my shower duration, measured how long my faucets ran, and noted how much meat I purchased. Meat being a major hidden water consumer due to the resources needed to raise livestock. Using just my iPhone's timer, I recorded this data into a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. After averaging my results, the numbers were surprising. On average, I took 22-minute showers every day, let my faucet run about 8 minutes daily in total, and bought about 3 pounds of meat every week. To cut back on my water use, I first created a 10-minute playlist for my showers. Next, I committed to turning off the faucet whenever it wasn't actively in use. And finally, I stopped purchasing meat from the grocery store altogether. Instead, I sourced any meat I ate from the university cafeteria, like I said, because I already waste quite a bit of food already. This shift ensured that I wasn't adding fresh demand to the system. All these targeted, all these targets aim to reduce my water footprint in manageable and practical steps. The main takeaway from this topic that I want to share is that the individual actions really do matter. Reducing shower times, turning off faucets, and adjusting dietary habits might seem small in isolation. However, if millions of people made these small changes, the collective impact would be enormous. When thinking on your own water consumption, consider this. Every drop of water we save reduces the strain on local reservoirs, aquifers, and rivers. This, in turn, helps preserve habitats for fish, birds, and countless other species that depend on freshwater ecosystems. Lowering our water demand also means requiring less energy for purification, distribution, and wastewater treatment. Since energy generation often relies on fossil fuels, cutting back on water use can indirectly decrease greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to climate change mitigation efforts. So to wrap up here, I'd like to extend a challenge to my viewers on this video. Take just one step, one small change, and see how it feels. Maybe you'll cut your shower time by a few minutes, or remember to turn off the faucet while you're brushing your teeth. Maybe you'll experiment with a vegetarian meal once a week, or support a local business that prioritizes water conservation. Track your efforts for a week. Note that the difference you make makes a difference. And then share what you learn. Tell a friend, start a conversation on social media, or inspire a family to try it too. As more people incorporate these habits, we increase our collective impact. If each of us commits to one meaningful change, we are on our way to a more sustainable future. I'd like to give a big thank you to my Gen V 131 professor, Dr. Maxwell Afasuhin, for the opportunity to take this challenge on through our ELP project and for his guidance through the previous stages. I'd also like to thank my video viewers for watching and considering what I have to say. Up on the screen here, I have my references. Thanks again for watching.